Welcome to Illuminati Silver. We tell the truth about silver. Today is Wednesday, the 25th of November, 2020. And this evening, we shall be publishing quite a comprehensive midweek update report, as there is a lot of financial data being published by the US today. But this early afternoon, we're looking at an article published by Money Week back in July, when silver was just $22. Asking the question, will it go to $100 in 2020? So let's take a look. Now, before we look at this issue of silver, $100, we just wish to draw your attention to two videos we produced this week, and links to which we place in the description box below. Yesterday's video, Stocks Soar, Gold and Silver Dive, and the day before, Why Gold and Silver Fell Below Support Levels. You see, on Monday we saw silver fall some 60 cents or so to $23.60. And then when we produced yesterday's video, it had fallen again to $23.38, though it had touched $22.96. Now, the good news for those holding silver, the price has gone up a little today, but do not get too excited, as it's only $23.40. But at least it's not $22.50. Well, not yet, anyway. Okay, we've been keeping back an article we saw in July of this year, when silver touched $22. And we thought we would hold on to it because we could see that silver was going to surpass this level, and we would wait until it had fallen back again. Now, it hasn't quite gone down to $22, though it did touch it briefly yesterday, but we thought it a good excuse to show you what the article had to say. Now, at the end of this year, we're going to give our 2021 silver price forecast. And we're going to compare our forecast for this year with the results. And interestingly, unless something drastic happens between now and the end of December, we may feel a little smug when comparing our forecasts with those against so-called experts, we call pumpers, who say and said silver was going to $50 or $100 an ounce in 2020, when our most optimistic prediction, and I'll need to check exactly, was either $32 or $33. And even that now looks over-optimistic. Anyway, enough of the premature self-congratulation. Anything can happen in the next 6 weeks. But what we wanted to share with you is this article, which should hopefully act as a cautionary tale to all of us who sometimes get caught up in the euphoria of a moment in time. In our view, it's a great article, and we would welcome your thoughts on it. So let's take a look. Money Week article, dated 22nd of July 2020, written by Dominic Frisby. Headline, Silver's had a cracking run. What happens now? Given the run that it's been on, it's hard not to write about silver in today's Money Morning. It's up almost 100% since its March lows, and over the past few days has gone into one of those parabolic moves that it goes into from time to time. We've been here before. Silver, so much potential, so much disappointment. Regular readers will know my long-held cynicism towards silver. I own the metal, quite a bit of it in fact, though not as much as I once did when I was a true believer. I also have shares in a couple of silver mining companies that have finally woken up after a long slumber. I recognize silver's enormous two-pronged potential. On the one hand, like gold, it is a monetary metal. The word for silver and the word for money are identical in umpteen different languages. So it's a play on all of the things that governments and central banks are doing to debase your money, printing it, suppressing interest rates, and all the rest of it. Silver goes up and down for all the same reasons gold does. Not only is it a play on this theme, it is a geared play. It tends to rise a lot more than gold does, and fall by a lot more too. On the other hand, it is an industrial metal which gets used in a gazillion different products. Computers, smartphones, jet engines, solar panels, they all contain silver. You'll find silver, if you look hard enough, in batteries, detergent, deodorant, water treatment, antimicrobial lab coats, 3D printers, plastics, jewellery, cameras, photography, wood preservation, and water purification, among other things. Just about every new technology, from medical to electrical, seems to have silver in it. So owning silver is like a picks and shovels play on new tech. My brother-in-law is trying to import the best masks there are, specially designed in Vietnam for the Vietnamese government, apparently. And when you get him talking about it, they do actually sound pretty cool. And these masks contain nano-silver particles. Thus, it may be that silver is a play on solving the coronavirus problem. On the supply side, you will constantly hear warnings, usually though from silver mining companies, of a looming supply shortage. Pure silver plays are rare. Silver is mostly produced as a byproduct of mining for other metals, especially zinc. I think the world's largest silver producer is BHP Billiton, and you have to look really hard if you want to find silver on its inventory. What's more, rumours about manipulation of the silver price on the futures exchanges have been going on for decades. One day, this is all going to unwind. The bad guys will get found out, they won't be able to deliver the silver they've sold, and silver will go to the moon. Where legend has it, it originated. So there's plenty of potential in silver. Silver will go to $100 one day, but it could bankrupt you in the meantime. Yet here we are in July 2020. Silver is $22 an ounce, not even half the price it was in 1980, not even half the price it was in 2011, when it went to $50. And everyone's going nuts about it. You wait years for silver to make a move, and when your back is turned, off it goes to the races. What can I say? There are lots of powerful narratives to propel silver higher. The fact that it's cheap relative to its all-time highs is yet another of them. There's also the fact that there is about 15 times more silver than there is gold, yet the gold price is about 85 times the silver price. It should be just 15 times. For that to happen, silver should be over $100. That is the true value of silver. Silver will go to $100 one day, of that I'm sure. Maybe that is where it's going on this move. Silver to $100 will just be another episode in the insane year that is 2020. But when you're dabbling in silver, just remember this. It is utterly unreliable. It always reneges on its promise. It goes down a lot faster than it goes up. It's your friend, the alcoholic with untold potential, if only they could get you off the booze. They're off the booze, they tell you. They've got their life back on track. They've got a fantastic new job. They've remarried. Then they show up at your important job function hammered. Insult your boss, and the next thing you know, they're wandering round the park with a plastic bag, shouting at trees. Silver's going up. Enjoy the ride. When it rockets, there's no feeling like it. And these parabolic moves can go on a lot longer than you think. But they can also end a lot quicker than you think. We might see $50. We might also see $15. Don't be scared to take some profit off the table. And above all, manage your risk. Until next time, Dominic. End of article. Quite poignant, we thought, and to be fair, whilst we can eventually see $100 silver occurring, we certainly do not envisage it yet, or even moving into 2021. But that said, one never knows for sure. Meanwhile, we've also placed links to our Peak Silver and Peak Gold series of videos in the description box below, and would be grateful if you would consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already done so, and pressing the bell sign so that you'll be notified of our videos as and when they're published. And we are just about on 1,000 subscribers on the Richard and Greg channel. It seems to vacillate between 998 and 1,001. And so if you haven't subscribed to that, it would be a great help if you popped over there and subscribed and even gave it a thumbs up. But if a thumbs up is too much for you, then subscribe and give it a thumbs down. And we've placed a link to that channel below and appreciate your support. So until tonight, when we produce our midweek update, Godspeed. We hope you have found this video interesting and informative. And if so, please give it a thumbs up and share it on social media. Please ensure that you have subscribed to our channel and press the bell sign so that you are notified of any future videos. Also, kindly visit our website at illuminatisilver.com, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe either as a free or paying member for regular email updates and offers. Disclaimer. Illuminati Silver owners come from a background of banking, international wealth management and economics. Having now retired from these worlds, we are not qualified to give investment advice. Therefore, this and other productions must not be deemed to be giving such advice and merely represent the personal views of its owners.